What's up, people? Today I'm going to show you how to remove the rubber siding and or rubber seals on your doors. Those things behind me, those things on your doors, those things. So what do you need? You're going to need a flathead screwdriver. I have one longer than this, which is easier for me to use. I just like it better. So I'm gonna look for that. And your hands. That's it. Patience, hands, and a flathead screwdriver is all you need. Let's do it. I'm gonna try and keep this simple and quick. Let's go. Power tools are your friend. Yeah. What'll happen with some rubber trim on your car sometimes is, life happens, things happen, and you mess things up. For example, here, you lock your keys in and you try to pry the door open so you can get to the locking mechanism to open your door again, and you damage things like this, your chrome trim. And another thing is this. I don't know if you can see the rips and tears here, but there's some pretty nasty tears in here. Pretty nasty tears in there. And what that'll do is that'll break the seal, so it's possible, and if it's really bad, you'll start to hear it because more wind will start to come into your car. You'll hear more wind noise. You might even see some possible water leaks coming into your car. And this one's really bad. I can always hear the wind on this side because you can shoot. I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, look at how bad that is. So this is completely ripped to crap, totally ripped. And I had also replaced this this side, this chrome trim here was really screwed up. It was totally jacked up. There was all kinds of marks all over it, just totally dented. And you can still see, even on the paint, there was a lot of pry marks on it. So I replaced this already, and in a different video, I show you how to do that. So check that out if you want to know about that. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna remove both the this rubber siding and this rubber seal on both doors, back and front. But it's all the same, so I'm just going to show you the basic tip that I have for this. So I didn't see this before, but there's a clip right here. There's a clip right underneath here, right there. So that needs to go away. I'm just trying to get underneath it. Why is it so blurry? So I'm trying to get under all that rubber and pry up and out. So I don't know if I actually got that. But that's kind of what you want to do with all the clips, is kind of get underneath them before you start pulling at things. So starting around there and all the way down and around and up to where the window starts again, all of that is full of clips that you're going to have to do this with. And the rest is just like this around the window, when it's just kind of like tucked in to the siding there. The rest is just tucked in there. So we got our first clip here. Can I see that? Can I look at that clip? And we're gonna try and get underneath it and pry it up on it without, so we're trying to get the clip there, trying to get that clip up. It's hard to do with one hand, but I got it. There you go. So there it is. There's the first clip. Okay, here we go. This is a good example that I did by accident, but here we go. So as you can see, this here is just like a little circle punch into which these clips are put into. They're inserted in there, and they have these two. So it's kind of this long thing, and it's got like the two hooks right there. So what I try to do is I try to get in underneath that and pull up like that. from within the rubber. So, for example, in this clip, I know that those plastic edges are right there and right there on the other side. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So those hooks, these things, these two sides, where is it? These two sides are underneath here. So I know that I can go under the rubber and pull out. Because what happens a lot of times when people just yank at these to get them off is they'll rip right here. Remember, this is an old car. These cars are around 20 years old. And I forgot to mention it, but this is a 6th generation Honda Accord. That is 1998 to 2001. And that is the, and I believe for the 4th and 5th generation at least, this procedure should be pretty much the same. And it's probably the same on a lot of Hondas of the same, of around the same time. First thing I'll try to do is get underneath this circle part. So I'll see it when I pry up on the rubber. I'll be able to see it, and then I'll try to get that clip, this thing right here. I'll try to get that first, and then it's really easy because then it just kind of like comes right out. Once I get one side at least. See, just kind of popped right off. So this is kind of how these go in there. They just kind of get pushed in like that. And like that. So you see, all good. But anyway, that's all you really have to do all around where these clips are. And just kind of have to take it really slow and make sure you're not ripping anything. Make sure you're not like tearing into anything here. And again, try to get these little clips pushed in, or at least one. If you get at least one side pushed up, it'll typically come right out. I think underneath here, sometimes it's really like dirty and grimy, so it'll be a little bit more difficult to get the clips out. They won't come out as easily because they're just like stuck with so much dirt. So let me see if I can see. Okay, so that's usually what it does. When you pry it down, when you pry it down a little bit, you'll hear a click, and that means that it's pretty much ready to come out. So once you do that, you kind of get that other little clippy push-in thing pushed in, and then it comes right out. And again, sometimes it's harder on the underside because it's more grimy and dirty, and it'll just have a little more resistance. But if you're careful and you take your time, you'll be fine. So now, I'm gonna do the same all around. Let me show you another thing I noticed. One, it's hard to work on that edge of the door when you don't have a whole lot of room to open things. And another thing is this. So typically what I've been noticing is every single one of them so far has had the clips that you need to push in, the push-in things, facing towards you, so facing out towards you. So all you'd have to do is go straight in and push once you have a little gap to do so. Even if, and I already kind of, let's see, can we? All right, so I already kind of like unhooked that. So let's say you have this clip here, and like, oh, I got a little gap there. Let me go underneath. All I'm gonna do is push straight, and look at that. It comes out. I don't even really have to see exactly if that's where it was. It just came out because it's already facing me. So let's try out my theory. So it seems like we have another clip back here. So let's get under the rubber here, and I know that that's gonna have one of the wings up there, so I'm kind of prying up on that to see if I can get it up a little bit to give me a gap to go in. There we go. Worked. All I did was push straight in there, even though I couldn't really see the clip. All right, I'm afraid that I'm gonna rip this thing. Before I forget, on all doors, you're gonna run into this little issue. It's wrapped around the door, so you need to remove this 12 millimeter bolt out of here and pop that on. Yeah, buddy. Power tools are your friend. Power tools are your friend. Yeah. So there you go. Final step. Pull that baby out of there. And we can just work that guy around there. Beautiful. And now that it's out, we just put that back in place. Da 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 da. Boom. Top trim. Weep. So that just goes all the way down, and there's the last clip. There's the last clip. Boop. Done. Gone. There it is. All done. Okay, so thanks for being here with me. I hope that was helpful. If it was, let me know. If you need, if you want to know, if you have any questions about it, if you want to know about anything else, I guess comment and tell me, yeah, what you think. If you think it's interesting, if you think there's other things you might not know about that you want me to look into, I can try that. I have a 98 Accord that I'm going to be doing a lot of work on. I still have a lot of work on this thing that I got to do before I have it towed off to a junkyard. Yeah, so there's things that I can learn on still and practice on and kind of have fun with. So you should too. You should get out there, get your DIY on, and yeah, I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know and like it, and you know, share it with your friends or whatever that might have the same question. Yeah, hope it was helpful and useful, and I hope you have a good day. See ya.